There was never going to be a perfect timeline, and in that, this rework is certainly included. Hello there, I'm Craxon, and today's video will be Yap certified as I discuss my feelings and my frustrations with the Widow rework. If you haven't seen it, wink wink, I did my own rework video, which also in the background of this, you will see time-lapse of my art creation. I've tried to make it kind of streamlined. Anyways, my feelings on the rework are, one, it needed to happen because the character was pretty stale and hilariously only had a higher pick rate than Storm, which, okay, the shade towards this woman, that's a whole other video. The only reason she had a less than 0% pick rate is because people would pick her as a sign of throwing, which is sad. And I'm glad that that seems to have been completely eradicated this season. Even though it did need to happen, I overall am kind of sad with how they've chosen to reallocate her moves. And really that's all that's been done. You know, they move the sniping to the ultimate and then don't give it the one thing we wanted it to have. Anyways, we'll get there. Make the ultimate just a cooldown move, which it doesn't have any of the plasma goo anymore, which makes me pretty sad. I liked the goo, what can I say? But the movement improvements are very nice. Not saying I called it, but they did remove the cooldown and resource ridiculousness with her sprint and jump, which, hey. Oh, and it's, I wouldn't say that I quote unquote called it, but it is interesting to me that one of her team ups that she has with Hawkeye is basically what I was planning for Hawkeye's rework. Again, if you haven't watched my video, go watch it. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, I think. Biased? Shut up. Even with this rework being heavily necessary for her as a character in the game, I am still sad that this is likely the one shot that she was given. That was what I was going with my thumbnail, and I can imagine that we aren't going to be seeing anything different for her for the foreseeable future. I mean, a game like Rivals especially, but any game, it's kind of impossible to go back and give a bunch of development time and ideation to something that doesn't really have any reason to get it, you know? Her pick rate was, you know, in the dumpster, so they're like, why give time to her? Why give her skins, etc., etc.? So it's good that she was at least given a modicum of attention. And I would say it's paying off, except for all of the sad Widow players deleting their accounts. I only saw one Widow player do that, which I'm like, guys, that's a little extreme. Let's relax. If not just to save your skins, like, just delete the game. You don't have to deactivate your whole profile. I'm getting a little off topic. Let me go to my bullet points. Get it? Bullet points. We have fun here. Yeah, movement's good, definitely necessary. Sad that this is the only thing that she's probably going to get. My frustrations, and this is where it'll be kind of obvious my own biases. Why was she not able to be given a one-shot at all? I know Young talked about how it's very difficult for, you know, to balance out the sniper, especially on the receiving end, which yeah, I agree. I think that it can feel extremely unfair. Granted, Rivals is a game that has a lot of chunky characters on top of the excessive healing, so I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Anyways, I addressed how that would work in my video. Again, wink wink nudge. But it almost feels as though there wasn't really an attempt to tackle that problem or find a solution, and more so it was just thrown on the floor and ignored and said, nope, it's not happening, don't even try, which is a little disappointing, even though I know they've given a lot to the game. They've given a lot to us this season, but it's a little sad that in reworking these things, like, say, moving her old ultimate to just an ability, they still couldn't work in her gauntlets. Like, I guess they're allergic to those too, which that's a big nitpick, and I just don't know why she can't point her wrist at someone and do things. But again, What are you gonna do? There's also the topic, oh no, we're gonna say that again. There's also the topic of her batons. Why are they even in the game still? Seriously, why? Like, that is one of the biggest indicators to moi that I feel as though there really wasn't that much thought put into changing her kit besides just going with the path of least resistance, i.e. what most people would be comfortable with. Her batons don't do anything. They don't do anything. The one benefit that they have given the batons is they are no longer the default when you load into a match. I've had countless instances in which, you know, especially like deathmatch, or not deathmatch, doom match, you load into a game, hundreds of people around you, I'm gonna die. You're pointing around, you're trying to aim, you're shooting, and nothing's coming out. Oh, I have to swap off my dumb batons. But it's like, to me, that is the biggest indication that it was a rush job, or it was just only given a very minimal amount of time, which would make sense considering how much other stuff they have been working on, not just new characters, not just new maps, not just a new game mode, the 18v18 tournament thing, but also the team up overhaul. Like, that's a lot of work going on. And so I get it. I totally do. I do think the rework being introduced at the same time as the team up overhaul, it is a good thing to have happen at the same time, because then you don't have to think about the reworks, and people are already feeling uncomfortable with the characters. Everyone's all over the place. So it was a good timing, but I don't know if the dev timing was as good. Coming back to that sniping aspect, again, I will always be frustrated. And maybe if I ever get to meet these people, I can ask them, why is it okay that Hawkeye gets to have his one shot, which still works, and in fact his team ups are also pretty good. They make his other arrow type much more beneficial, useful. Widow's batons, useless, but hey, Hawkeye's been through so much. His one shot's always been in game. It's never been seen as overly oppressive, or at least, you know, not to a degree where, oh, we have to instantly nerf this thing. But when working with Widow, making her ultimate the only way she can snipe, giving her 6 bullets perfectly set up to knock out, perfectly set up to knock out a whole team. And she still can have one shots, but you can have piercing shots. Yeah, 1 shot, 2 kills. That's how good Widow is. Can you imagine if that's actually their line of thinking? But yeah, I don't know why Hawkeye gets to exist. Not that I don't want Hawkeye to be there, right? I like him. In fact, when I first started the game, he was the first character I was like, yeah, I'll play Hawkeye. And then aiming was really hard. So I played Cloak and Dagger. Oh, I'm not joking. It does make me wonder, though, will they try to introduce another sniper and give a new character the dev time? There's plenty of heroes in the Marvel Universe, and they're certainly not afraid of being obscure with their picks. So potentially, though I can only imagine that would be really disheartening to everyone who previously played Black Widow, isn't playing her now, or enjoys the sniping but isn't, jazzed about it being on the ultimate. And then it's like, oh, well, we're going to introduce a different character. It's like, what? What? No point in speculating so endlessly on those things. Like I was saying at the beginning, this is likely Widow's one shot at a rework, and it is quite sad that the only one she could take out was herself. This was just me trying to do something to capitalize on all of the Widow. It probably shouldn't have taken me a month, but these things happen. I am very happy that the full rework video was able to get out before, because can you imagine? That would have been a situation that has happened a few times where I'm thinking about a video idea, I get the ball rolling a little to start making it, and then something happens where anything I would have talked about would be useless. It happened when I was thinking about Daredevil. That was before he was officially announced. It happened... What did it happen with? I don't know, something Emma related. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, do the likey thing. or comment on your feelings about Black Widow. I would be curious to know them. And yeah, happy birthday. But it just didn't make it into the final kit until now, of course. And then her ultimate is when they give her back the scope sniping, and I think it does piercing damage. She has 6 shots for 20 seconds, but there's no one shot anywhere within it, and it's kind of like,
all the difference.
Why did we rework it
Stepping out of the shadows.
and not give her even kind of the main thing you want from a sniper? I don't know.
I was
yeah, like,
terrorized, broken, and
guys, don't
remade in
even
the Red Room.
look at this
Now
skin
I
doesn't have the
command.
gauntlets. So how could they give her?
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay
They'd
strong.
have to redo every skin. Yeah, it just wouldn't work.
I owe you for saving my life.
What would they even
You're
do,
one of the few
Undead?
people on
What
this
would they
planet
even
who
do?
doesn't owe me any. The Hellfire Gala soldier.
Why don't you have like a
We'll
fun
call it
jump
even.
noise?
The battle starts in 5, 4.
I'm not here.
3,
Oh, this is
2,
primo snipe
1.
zone right here.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna see Spider-Man in 2 seconds? Oh, they're probably teleporting
I feel right at home.
right on me. No? Okay, this is not. He is Groot. No one's even looking at me up here. Get out of here, man. Oh, that's just a nice silly kill.
Every little bit helps.
That's a good one. Oh, still target for the even then.
Another one bites the dust.
I guess I just hate easy kills. That's what it is. I'm an honorable sniper.
Judge, jury, executioner! Damn it, never fall!
No. Sorry, guys. Can I go over here? Oh, this doesn't feel right, but here we are.
Plasma! Burst!
Assemble!
Oh, chills.
This is real firepower!
Oh, shit.
Stand down!
Oh, I'm gonna die.
R&R box.
Again!
Oh, I just wanted one little frag. Can I? Just a little sausage. Convicted furry. All right.
You need to stop that.
It's not
vehicle
looking
in its
good.
tracks.
Whee.
Better stop that vehicle.
Oh, there's a slight.
Hostile forces incoming. Coming through.
Oh, I really had him right there.
Target neutralized.
Oh my goodness. I can't crouch. Ah! Oh, why does my ass have to be so fat, huh? Oh. Got the widow filled with playing cards.
Incoming airstrike. Judge, jury, executioner!
Huh? Where'd I go? Why did Bucky give up the point? Again, man? No! He's dead.
Widow is operating.
And, oh, why do you have to see me immediately? Why do I have to die? Oh, he's gonna be over here in like half a second, too. Okay, didn't use his ability to track me. Got it. Appreciate him. Thank you, Frank.
Not everything's black and white. Plasma!
Oh, wait, play the game? Come on. If I could just... Okay, I didn't die. Also, how are they not winning the point? Yeah, okay.
Perfect man, huh?
Yeah, aim over here, Frank.
That's the monkey I know.
I forget he can see me.
Coming through. Damn it, never fall!
Oh, come on, he's right there. Yeah, I kind of suck. I suck.
By the eye of Agamotto! Have to fight back.
I got the beacon. Mission accomplished.
R&R in a box. Not everything's black and white, Frank.
Sorry. I'm sure that Punisher's getting...
Judge! Jury!
No.
Executioner!
I've got that extra lethal feeling.
Oh, that's... listen.
Buy me more time.
Couldn't have gone better.
Magneto!
Oh, I'm dead. Oh. I'm full of cards again. Oh, shit.
The final 10 seconds.
Plasma first!
Nowhere yet.
Oh, get in there.
Time.
Get in there. No, it sucked to lose after all of this fun. I guess I could
By
land
the
shots.
eye of Agamotto!
Y'all hear something?
Widow's fight.
Can I use the batons? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, a baton kill. Now that's something. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's still alive. He's Venom. All right. That's...
Another epic
Oh,
victory.
that's what I call it.